Let me guess. It's a beautiful day in December, and you're bored. You hate the feeling of it, but you just don't know what to do. Well, I'm your savior. I will be here to give you 3 ideas to do when you're bored. But it's not the same as those videos you find on the internet where it's like, oh, how about you take your phone and then you start Googling where you can buy a mattress. No, it's not that. It's a different one. It is craft stuff. Because those are the things that are the most fun. Instead of just sleeping. But I highly doubt you'd be bored. You're probably on a holiday. But if you are stuck at home and you are bored, I have exactly what you might need. So let's start with our first idea. Our first idea would be to design something. Now you might be wondering, what do I mean design something? That's gonna take a lot of time. Well, it won't. Remember my origami video whereby you can make stuff? I made this milk carton and then I designed it. You can do anything, basically. You can make a butterfly and just make its wings and stuff. Or you can make something like what I'm about to show you right now. Here I have some Robo's tea. I might be wondering, why do I need to show you some Rooibos tea? Well, that's because inside I have designed these little leaves. Yeah, these tiny little dudes. You can fall from heaven. Okay, and to come with it, there are these little written things that you can just stick these on and then write whatever you want on these. Well, I'm not gonna do that. So, for your sake, I'm going to make something. I have no idea what to make. Let me think. Oh yeah, I'm going to make a paper butterfly. It's the easiest, it's the simplest, and I won't have to do a bunch of stuff. Now let us start. Right here, I have a paper, which isn't really that amusing. So what you're going to do is, you are going to take this top part and just fold it down like this. Let me just do that real quick. So we fold this like this. Then just make a crease right down the middle. So now, you see this line created by it. That is what you are going to cut off. Okay, let me just grab some scissors. Okay, I've done the magic snap, and boom. What do you know? It's cut! Well, that's amazing. So now that you've cut this, you're going to unfold this. So normally, if you already had a square sheet of paper, you just fold it like this. Now we open it up and do it on the other side. This tip goes down like this. Or from this view. So you folded it like this. Now we fold it like this. I hope I'm explaining properly. I'm not sure if you're understanding, but I'm trying my best. And you might be able to understand visually, if you're a visual learner. Okay, so now we do this. It's great, so now you have this. So now you have this temple kind of format. So, grab this corner and just put them together. Like a pyramid. So now on the other side, you'll have this little flap here that you're going to fold. And then you do the same for the other side. Grab this corner and just put them together like this. Like, put them together like this. Then you have the little flap here. Now you're just going to flatten it. Try. Yes, now we're done. So now that we have these little flaps in the middle, you're just going to press down and then you get a triangle. Now, here's where we get the butterfly, the actual butterfly. So take this part, this corner, there's two of them, but take this corner and fold it up to the middle. Then, you see, I folded it up. Do the same on the other side. Let me just do that real quick. Then you have this. So now, flip, you can already see the butterfly form coming out. So now if you flip this the other way, then we have this little thing, this little divot here, this little corner. So now you're going to fold it all the way up, but leave a little flap on top, because that's what we're going to do next, needs this little flap. So you're just going to fold it up, like this, just fold it up, but leave a little flap, as you can see. Then fold it down, just to keep the formation. Then fold it in the middle, basically where these two little wings split, and you'll have a butterfly. Great. Now we have a little butterfly. So now add any wacky design you want to add to it. I'll be back in a moment. So before, well, this took quite an amount of time and isn't actually that boring. So here I have made red and blue fire. It sounds like, well, of course the blue fire may and may not exist, but it looks pretty cool. Yeah, so the basic idea is just make something and then just add some random designs on it. It doesn't look that bad. I actually kind of like it. Anyway, on to the next idea, which is draw a bunch of random holes. Not holes, but like random shapes, and add whatever drawing you want in them. So right here I actually have a book. Yeah. This is what is in the book. Nothing. So I'm going to draw a bunch of random shapes, or even just a perfect circle, and just add some stuff in. Okay, so I have drawn the shapes. I don't know if you can see them. Right, actually you can. So I have drawn exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shapes, and I'm going to start by filling in all of them. Maybe I'll start with the first one at the top. I actually have an idea for what this can be. Well, I'll get started. I am finished with the first shape, and I didn't know what to draw here, so I kind of just did this. I just followed the overall shape of the shape because I didn't know what to add here. Now we move on to this next shape that I made for a specific something. So first we will add this, and then a little bit of this, and then a little bit of this. And also you can go out of the shapes. It's not like you just necessarily have to draw in the shapes. You can add some stuff outside of the shape if you want. Just for a little bit more, you know, for a little more shape and dynamic. How many times am I going to say shape? There will be an awful lot of time. Maybe. Just add a bit of this. And yes, there you go. Hope you'll be able to see this. No, I failed, so I'll just make it like this. Okay, So this is the next shape. It's a little skeleton. I tried adding some money symbols in the eyes to show that he's rich or something, but I failed. So we'll move on to the next drawings, which I think are going to be even better than this. Okay, now we're done with the third shape, which is just a little wave in the night. Now I move on to there are only 3 shapes left. This will be quick. I'll just do 2 of them, and then I'll show you the last one. I have just drawn 2 of the images, and there's only one left. This is what it looks like. So here we have a man, the big nose, and long eyelashes. And here we have a woman wearing glasses for no reason at all. And the last one, I think I really know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be the best of them all. So I'm done with the last image, and it's basically someone out in the desert when the sun's setting. They're in their tent, there's a little fire, there's some mountains, and it's just basically a little hay bale. Yeah, well, that's it for the second challenge. And the third challenge I've actually quite thought about. So what you're going to do for the third challenge is you are going to basically make something. Like, when I say make something, you might be like, but I already made this super cool butterfly thing that you made. Well, actually, when I say make something, I mean make up a random thing, like a rainbow bunny or a fancy tree, and just draw it. In this case, I think I would actually go for an apple, a fancy apple. To be honest, I was a bit lazy with the lazy apple. I mean, fancy apple. It's kind of an apple as a wrapper with a gold chain. Yep, I was a bit lazy. Let's see. That's why my apple is literally tilting to the side. I didn't bother to make him stand up straight. And yeah, after doing 3 whole things, I'm pretty sure that would keep you occupied for a while. So be sure to subscribe, guys. We're almost at 100. Christmas is in 2 days, and I hope that you will celebrate it nicely with your families. Well, now, as we say in German, tschüss.